Following the indefinite closure of schools after the outbreak of COVID-19, there has been an increase in cases of child labor across the country. The major contributor of child labor is the rise in poverty due to the pandemic and loss of livelihood by many families. Our senior reporter Susan Nawonga was in one of stone quarry sites in Mukono district and caught up with some parents crushing stones with their children to make ends meet. Let's have this report.
Following the outbreak of COVID-19 in March 2020, government took a hard decision to temporarily halt operations of some sectors, not sparing the education sector. This saw many families lose their source of livelihood, giving rise to poverty and cases of child labor. A number of families are now relying on child labor in order to improve their chances of attaining basic necessities. On this hill in Mbalala, Mukono are several stone quarry sites employing over 3,000 people. Among those seeking livelihood in this site are also school-going children below the age of 18, working together with their parents to break, smash, and loading stones on trucks. Most of the parents, mainly women, many of whom are widows and single mothers, say their visible sources of livelihood were cut off, which compelled them to opt for stone quarrying with the support of their children for survival.
Bali singo talina mwami talina nga yalina okola kyokufayo naki n'abaana be
kugamba ndi munakola ki ndi mukyala mpangisa ndina mwana waka yenze tata yenze mama so ndina kuyiza wano.
According to a report by Save the Children carried out in May 2020, about 56% of Ugandans had noticed an increase in child labor since the beginning of the lockdown.
Enkola n'abaana bange tufune ekyokulya basajja baatudduka dda tweyiyanga bakazi olwa COVID ono eyajja.
Also in the site are youth, elderly and pregnant mothers whose livelihood was equally affected by the pandemic. Joan, once a nursery teacher, is one of those we found in this site. Joan lost her job following closure of schools in March 2020.
I was renting, so the landlady wanted rent. I was alone. My husband stopped working. That was the life.
Both Joan and her husband, after losing their jobs, sought survival in this stone quarry to earn a living.
But me, I have a mentality that I can do any kind of work as long as I get the idea about it.
Rose Biogero, a mother of 8, has been working in this site for over 2 years. In search for additional money, Rose works with her children who are currently at home to supplement her income.
Si buli mwami nti ajja asobola okuwa omukyala ki ekyokukozesa naye omukyala n'asala n'agamba kangende mu kirombe nkole ki mukole.
Jackson Lule has also been surviving on stone quarrying for over 30 years now, even given the underlying challenges.
Twagala gavumenti tuyambe kuba n'abachina so basa wafuna emirimu ng'egyo eminene egikolebwa ne batuyamba funa tuwa chance fe abantu abawansi tuweereza abantu abe amayinja nga
galimu obulabe bungi kubanga n'okuttagatta oyinza okubanga osima ettaka liri kuyiikira n'ofa.
Although the stone quarry has helped them forge life, the decline in the purchase rate of stones and higher taxes has affected their earnings.
Twagala ku ssente entandikwa ez'entandikwa tusobole okuba mu mbeera embi.
N'abaana bali wane capital ng'olinawo miliyoni kale enganya.
It's worth noting that the stone quarries are so dangerous that sometimes most people have been buried by collapsing debris. Nonetheless, child labor is also criminal and punishable by law. Susan Nawonga reporting for UBC TV.